Hello, Bears fans. I'm Derek, and welcome to Bears Express Report. The Chicago Bears are heading into the 2025 NFL Draft with a level of flexibility that most franchises can only dream of. This offseason has drawn comparisons to the team's electrifying 2018 campaign when they landed superstar edge rusher Khalil Mack and wide receiver Allen Robinson. While that season ended in heartbreak, it also set the foundation for a team that felt on the verge of something special. Fast forward to today, and the Bears find themselves in a similar position. Except this time, their roster is arguably even stronger. So let's take a close look at the various movements in Chicago and all the rumors circulating. First, pay attention. I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you like what we do, could you take a moment to click on the like button? It's a great way to support us at no cost to you. Thanks a million. Chicago has already filled several major gaps through free agency and trades, but one lingering question remains. What will they do with their premium draft capital? With a number 10 overall pick and potentially 3 selections in the top 50, the Bears draft board is wide open. Could they go all in on another offensive playmaker? Will they solidify the trenches? Or will they pull off a blockbuster trade that reshapes their future? The anticipation is building, and the stakes couldn't be higher. With free agency addressing many key needs, including the addition of linemen Joe Thuney and Jonah Jackson on offense and defensive standouts Dayo Odeyingbo and Grady Jarrett, the Bears find themselves in an enviable position. ESPN draft expert Matt Miller has emphasized just how many directions Chicago could go in the first round, given their current roster flexibility. Holding the 10th overall pick, the Bears could prioritize securing an explosive offensive weapon. Boise State's Aston Janney is an enticing option at running back, while adding another wide receiver to offset Keenan Allen's departure remains a strong possibility. Another viable route? Trading down to accumulate even more picks, further strengthening the depth of a team already on the rise. But the most intriguing scenario might involve a bold trade-up for a game-changing defender. Penn State's Abdul Carter and Michigan's Mason Graham are both high-impact players who could elevate Chicago's defense to another level. With a deep draft class and multiple picks in the top 50, the Bears have an opportunity to be one of the most unpredictable teams when the draft begins. The only certainty? Whatever Chicago does will send shockwaves through the league. In another intriguing offseason move, the Bears have signed veteran wide receiver Olamide Zaccheaus to a 1-year deal. The former Washington Commanders wideout is expected to compete for the WR3 role, adding depth and experience to a receiving core in flux. Zaccheaus brings a compelling backstory with him to Chicago. Originally an undrafted free agent in 2019, he made an immediate impact with the Atlanta Falcons, cementing his place in the NFL by recording a historic 93-yard touchdown reception on his very first catch. Since then, he's remained a steady presence, finding the end zone in every season of his career. His signing also raises questions about Keenan Allen's future. Allen, who was a 1-year rental in Chicago last season, has kept the door open for a possible return. But with Zaccheaus now in the fold, will the Bears move in a different direction? Only time will tell. Adding to the intrigue, Zaccheaus continues a growing trend of ex-Falcons joining the Bears, following in the footsteps of center Drew Dalman and defensive lineman Grady Jarrett. He also shares a strong connection with running back DeAndre Swift, as the two were high school teammates at St. Joseph's Prep in Philadelphia. With a strong college pedigree as a 2-time All-ACC selection at Virginia, Zaccheaus could become a sneaky weapon for Chicago's offense in 2025. While the Bears have made major strides in reinforcing their offensive line, the defensive front remains a work in progress. The dream of bringing back former All-Pro Khalil Mack was short-lived, as he re-signed with the Los Angeles Chargers. That leaves Chicago searching for a complementary pass rusher to pair with Montez Sweat. One name that continues to gain traction? Chase Young. According to Sports Illustrated's Pete Martuniak, signing Young could be the perfect solution to solidify the Bears' defensive line. A former number 2 overall pick, Young burst onto the scene as a rookie with 7.5 sacks in 15 games, earning a Pro Bowl nod. However, injuries have since slowed his trajectory, limiting his availability in 2021 and 2022. After a mid-season trade to San Francisco, Young played a supporting role in the 49ers' Super Bowl 58 run. Now, after a short stint with the New Orleans Saints, where he racked up 31 tackles and 5.5 sacks, he's back on the free agent market. With an estimated value of $17.5 million per year, Young wouldn't come cheap, but his upside remains undeniable. The real question is whether the Bears see him as a long-term investment or simply a short-term solution to patch a remaining roster hole. With the pass-rushing market thinning out, Chicago will need to make a decision soon. Well, do you believe Olamide Zakos can make an impact in the receiving core, or should the team still push for a veteran like Keenan Allen? And what about Chase Young? Would he be the missing piece on defense, or is there a better option out there? I want to know what you think, so leave in the comments. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Join our community and get exclusive daily content. We prioritize keeping you up to date with all the latest happenings in Chicago. See you soon.